In the heart of South Asia lies Bangladesh, a nation often overlooked on the global stage, yet brimming with stories that challenge our understanding of tradition and modernity. Nestled between India and Myanmar, Bangladesh is a land of rivers, lush green fields, and a people whose resilience has been tested time and again by both nature and history. It is a country of vibrant traditions, where the colors of festivals light up the streets and the aroma of spices fills the air. But beneath this lively exterior, there are hidden contradictions that shape everyday life. The bustling markets and joyous celebrations often mask the silent struggles faced by many. How does a nation so deeply rooted in centuries-old customs reconcile with the startling realities of its evolving social practices? In the shadow of ancient mosques and modern skyscrapers, generations collide. Elders in traditional attire pass by youth embracing global fashion and new ideas, creating a unique blend of old and new. Bangladesh, home to over 160 million people, is shaped by its diverse geography and culture. From the teeming streets of Dhaka to the tranquil villages surrounded by rice paddies, the country's identity is woven from countless threads, ethnic, linguistic, and religious. Predominantly Muslim, religious values permeate daily life and influence societal norms. The call to prayer echoes through cities and villages alike, guiding the rhythms of work, family, and community. Yet these values coexist with a surprising diversity of beliefs and practices, reflecting the country's complex history. Yet beneath this surface, surprising realities emerge. Like the existence and legality of prostitution in a society guided by Islamic principles. This paradox is rarely discussed openly, but it reveals the ways in which economic hardship and social pressures can force individuals to navigate paths that seem at odds with prevailing moral codes. This contrast exposes the complex interplay of poverty, tradition, and resilience among the marginalized. For many, survival means making difficult choices, and the strength of the human spirit is evident in the faces of those who persevere despite overwhelming odds. Bangladesh is a place where the past and present often clash, demanding a closer look at its intricate social fabric. To truly understand this nation, we must look beyond the surface, exploring the hidden realities that define its people and shape its future. Bangladesh stands at a crossroads, a place where the past and present are in constant conversation. This is a nation defined by its rich history, its struggles, and its remarkable resilience. Here, the echoes of ancient traditions blend with the relentless pace of modern life, creating a unique tapestry that is both beautiful and complex. On the streets, vibrant culture meets the pressures of modernity. Festivals fill the air with color and music, while the daily hustle reveals a society adapting to rapid change. The people of Bangladesh carry forward their customs, even as they navigate the demands of a globalized world. In Dhaka, the capital, gleaming skyscrapers rise beside ancient mosques and bustling bazaars. This striking contrast is a visual reminder of the nation's ongoing transformation. The city pulses with energy, where tradition and innovation coexist, sometimes in harmony, sometimes in tension. The younger generation, connected to the world through technology, dreams of new opportunities, while elders hold fast to values shaped by centuries of faith and family. The legal status of prostitution is a striking example of this dichotomy. It is a subject that reveals the deep complexities and contradictions within Bangladeshi society. Despite the country's strong Islamic values, prostitution is legal, though heavily stigmatized. This creates a collision of legality and morality, where the law permits what society often condemns. For many women, economic necessity drives this acceptance. Sex work, while controversial, provides a crucial livelihood for thousands who have few other options. The reality is harsh, but for some, it is a means of survival in a world with limited choices. Most sex workers are not here by choice. They are pushed into the industry by poverty, trafficking, or family pressure. Their stories are often marked by hardship, sacrifice, and a longing for dignity. The impact extends beyond the women themselves, affecting families and entire communities. Children grow up in the shadows of stigma, and the cycle of vulnerability continues. Yet resilience persists. Organizations and activists are working tirelessly to address exploitation, provide support, and offer hope for a better future. Through education, counseling, and advocacy, they strive to break the cycle and empower women to reclaim their lives. Bangladesh's struggle is ongoing, but efforts to create change are gaining ground. the nation stands at a pivotal moment where the courage of its people and the strength of its culture may yet shape a more just and compassionate future. In Bangladesh, the legality of prostitution stands in stark contrast to its deeply rooted Islamic values. The legal framework is ambiguous, prostitution is permitted, but surrounded by stigma and complex regulations. This reflects the tension between tradition and the economic forces that drive sex work. For many women, sex work is a last resort in a society with limited opportunities. Economic arguments often justify its existence, highlighting the vulnerabilities women face. Understanding this paradox requires examining the intersection of poverty, tradition, and survival. It's a challenge that defies easy solutions and calls for nuanced approaches. Brothels like Kandapara and Dauladia reveal the harsh realities of Bangladesh's sex industry. Power lies with madams. While most women are trapped in cycles of exploitation and surveillance, many are trafficked or coerced, facing violence, abuse, and limited healthcare. The use of Oradexon, a livestock steroid, is common, posing serious health risks to women. Clients wield economic power, deepening the imbalance and vulnerability of sex workers. Legal and social protections are scarce, entrenching these risks. Addressing these issues demands a multifaceted approach, considering economic, social, and health dimensions. In Bangladesh's brothels, the exploitation of underage girls is a hidden tragedy. Many are trafficked or forced into sex work by poverty, their ages concealed by madams or families. Trapped in abuse, these children have little hope of escape. The secretive nature of brothels makes intervention difficult for authorities. Poverty often compels families to ignore or enable this exploitation. Breaking this cycle requires legal action, education, and support for vulnerable families. Protecting these children is a challenge, but one that must be met. Kandapara and Dauladia are the epicenters of Bangladesh's sex trade, housing thousands of sex workers. These sprawling brothel complexes are not just places of business, they are entire communities, hidden in plain sight, where life unfolds in the shadows of society. Here, women from all over the country, often lured by false promises or forced by desperate circumstances, find themselves trapped in a cycle that is difficult to escape. The brothels are a world apart, governed by their own rules and hierarchies, and marked by both resilience and suffering. These brothels are cities within cities, where generations of women are trapped by poverty and abuse. Mothers, daughters, and even grandmothers share cramped quarters, their lives intertwined by circumstance and survival. Many women were born here, inheriting a legacy of hardship, while others arrived with hopes for a better future, only to find themselves ensnared by debt and exploitation. The sense of community is strong, but so is the weight of despair. Despite their notoriety, these brothels provide vital income for many families. For countless women, the money earned here supports children, siblings, and aging parents back in their home villages. The sacrifices made are immense, as women balance the demands of their work with the hope of giving their loved ones a chance at a different life. The brothel economy extends far beyond its walls, touching rural communities across Bangladesh. Dauladia, the largest brothel, operates like a small city, with shops and schools for residents. Within its labyrinth of alleys, daily life continues. Children attend makeshift classrooms, women shop for groceries, and local businesses thrive. The brothel is a microcosm of society, complete with its own economy, social networks, and routines. Yet the normalcy of daily life cannot mask the underlying struggles faced by its residents. Yet beneath this normalcy, women are treated as commodities, their rights routinely violated. Many endure violence, coercion, and a constant threat of exploitation. The stigma attached to their work isolates them from mainstream society, making it nearly impossible to seek justice or support. Their stories are often silenced, hidden behind locked doors and barred windows. The existence of such brothels highlights the need for comprehensive solutions. Activists and NGOs work tirelessly to advocate for the rights of sex workers, pushing for legal reforms, protection, and access to essential services. Their efforts are crucial in challenging the deep-rooted prejudices and systemic barriers that keep women trapped in these environments. Education, economic opportunities, and healthcare are essential to breaking the cycle. Programs that offer vocational training, schooling for children, and medical care provide a glimmer of hope for a better future. By empowering women and their families, these initiatives lay the groundwork for lasting change and the possibility of a life beyond the brothel walls. Only then can real change begin, when every woman is given the chance to reclaim her dignity, her freedom, and her future. Amidst adversity, NGOs have become beacons of hope for Bangladesh's sex workers. These organizations provide education, vocational training, healthcare, and legal support. By empowering women with new skills, NGOs help them escape exploitation. Health initiatives address the dire conditions faced by sex workers, improving lives and public health. The impact is profound. Countless women have found hope and new beginnings, yet challenges remain, and continued support is crucial. Sustained collaboration is needed to reach those still trapped in exploitation. Child marriage and dowry remain deeply entrenched in Bangladesh, threatening the rights of young girls. Despite laws, Bangladesh has one of the world's highest rates of child marriage, driven by poverty and tradition. The dowry system encourages early marriage, perpetuating cycles of poverty and lost opportunities. Young brides face increased risks of violence, health issues, and disrupted education. Legal reforms and awareness campaigns have made some progress, but cultural norms persist. Grassroots movements in civil society offer hope for change. Empowerment and education are key to breaking these harmful practices. In the Chittagong Hill Tracts, the Marma tribe's marital customs reveal the tension between tradition and human rights. Practices like polyandry and husband sharing raise concerns about women's autonomy. Some customs require widows to remarry within the tribe and even give a daughter as a second wife. These traditions face growing criticism from activists and within the community. NGOs and women's rights groups are working to abolish such practices and promote gender equality. Education and advocacy are shifting perceptions and empowering women. The struggle reflects Bangladesh's broader efforts to balance heritage with individual rights. As Bangladesh modernizes, it faces challenges like urbanization, pollution, and economic pressure. Yet the country's resilience and cultural richness remain strong. Natural wonders like the Sundarbans and Cox's Bazar draw visitors worldwide. Efforts in sustainable development, education, and healthcare are underway. By investing in its people, Bangladesh can build a brighter, more equitable future. The nation's strength lies in its people and traditions. With continued progress, Bangladesh can harmonize tradition and modernity for generations to come.